Hey everyone, here today in Studio G at Go West Creative, we want to share with you how we are creating for a cause. And today we have a very special guest with us from Caruso Affiliated, who sits on several boards including Los Robles Regional Medical Center and Hospital, California Lutheran University Board of Regents, and the Greater Conejo Valley Chamber of Commerce. So today let's welcome Mr. Rick Lemo.
Thank you, Robin.
Thanks for being with us today, Rick. It's so great to have you here.
My pleasure.
Can you tell us today, Rick, why you are going red for women and what that means?
Well, the main reason I'm going red for women is there are a lot of women that are very important in my life. And when I became involved with the Heart Association about 15 or so years ago, it was really staggering me to find out that the number one killer of women was heart disease. When we hear so much about breast cancer and with some of the advances that have been made, it's amazing to me that they have that level of awareness and that we are not as strong as we could have been. That doesn't mean that breast cancer is not an important cause. They just do a very, very good job of focusing people on that. Where with heart disease, it's much more difficult because women always put someone else first. First of all, we had a challenge where women didn't present with the same symptoms as a man, and so that made it difficult for doctors. In the last 15 years or so, that's something we've overcome.
So I understand that the symptoms are different from men to women, and we've been told and made aware of what the symptoms are for men, but what are the symptoms for women that are different?
Well, first of all, when a man stubs his toe, it's a big deal. So, virtually almost any symptom.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah, a man just goes, oh, we must check myself out immediately. With a woman though, the symptoms are dramatically different. The one similarity is, yes, there may be pain in one of the arms or extremities, but nauseous, heavy butterfly in the stomach feeling, pain in the jaw is really different. Of course, possibly some headache, the nausea that we talked about, and then sweating and tenseness. The difference is that a woman keeps pushing aside the symptoms mentally while she goes upon her task list. And so we try and cause that awareness with the Go Red for Women campaign to remind women and men how important it is to focus on that.
So the campaign is to bring awareness and to help people understand what it is and to help us to understand that it is actually the number one cause of death for women specifically. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And it's also an opportunity to continue to raise funds for research that, quite frankly, without that research, we wouldn't have as many men or women today living with the heart disease that was killing them just 40 years ago.
So this is a vital issue that affects us all.
It affects everyone.
All of us. So on that, Rick, can you tell us a little bit about your personal story and how this has affected you and how you became interested in the American Heart Association?
Well, I was one of the first kids to have open heart surgery, and it was experimental surgery at best. I was 5 years old at the time. This was back in 1960. And without the surgery, which was a 1 in a million chance of success, I would have lived till about between 5 and 7 years old. Open heart surgery used to take place behind you, coming in through your shoulder blade. Mm-hmm. This is where they broke the breastbone. They went in, did real open heart surgery. They fixed 5 holes in a blocked aorta, and it was a complete success. And we used to get together every February 14th, all of the heart patients that were juvenile heart patients, and have a very nice luncheon celebration.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about the event. What is the event?
Well, the event is on Friday, February 14th, which happens to be Valentines Day. What a coincidence. And it'll be at lunch. It is the Day of Hearts, and it will be at lunch. So if you have plans with your spouse or significant other for at night, you can still take advantage of that. But this gives you an opportunity not only to have a good, healthy lunch together, but also go through some educational opportunities and displays that will take place. And it will be at the Hyatt Westlake Plaza. I would say it starts at 11:30 on the 14th of February 2014, but I would definitely get there a little bit early and enjoy some of the displays and all that will be there.
Thank you so much, Rick, for joining us today and for just chatting about this and letting everybody know how they can become involved with something so vital.
For more information about the Go Red for Women luncheon, email us at info@creatingforacause.com. That's info@creatingforacause.com. Get connected with the right people to participate in this Valentine's Day luncheon. Sponsorship and volunteer opportunities are available, as well as table and guest tickets.
I am Robin Fischette of Creating for a Cause, here to help you extend your reach.